Adonai melech, Adonai melech, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed.
So the Greek Orthodox the Holy Sepulcher. See, it's been depicted.
תבוא מלכותך, יעשה רצונך כבשמיים. וסלח לנו על חטאינו, כפי שסולחים גם אנחנו לחוטאים לנו. אבינו שבשמיים, יתקדש שמך, תבוא מלכותך, יעשה רצונך.
This is what the ceiling looks like.
כן בארץ, את לחם חוקנו תן לנו היום, וסלח לנו על חטאינו, כפי שסולחים.
The build-up Jerusalem is like a city that was joined together within itself. The blessed be He will comfort Jerusalem only with peace. So many have the customs of writing prayers on pieces of paper and placing them inside these little openings in the wall. So for most of the period following the temple's destruction, the area in front of the Western Wall was narrow, and after 1948, when Israel was established and the War of Independence, the eastern portion of Jerusalem, which included this Western Wall, came under Jordanian rule, and Jews were unable to pray there. But during the 1967 Six-Day War, Israel reunified the city and recaptured the wall. So she is walking in reverse. These stones, they are 5 meters thick and made of massive stones, like weighing an average of about 10 tons each. So the Dome of Rock just behind the Western Wall. So here's the city of David, where it's believed that King David lived. It's now an Arab village, and just above it you have the Mount of Olives. So that will be our next visit of ours, and you'll see that shortly. The whole section up there, that's the Mount of Olives, and you can see the Dome of Rock. Olive tree. Mount Olives. On the way to Mount Olives, just there. Right with the city of David on the road. So on the walk to Mount of Olives, which you can see just behind, and up there will be the Church of Gethsemane. So What a day for a walk. God, what structure is that? Right down there, the Church of Gethsemane, City of David, just below. And inside of the wall. Here, Jesus began his passion, suffered, sweated blood, holy place. Okay, so this is the Garden of Gethsemane. So at the base of Mount Olives. All these olive trees. So it is believed these olive trees were here since the time of Jesus. So this is New Testament, where we're told the night before Jesus comes here. He asks, I think it was Peter and another, to take guard while he's here praying. And we hear that famous quote, you know, take up from my hand, Lord. Along those lines. We know the betrayal happens here. Judas. And Peter goes to strike one of the men. But yeah, Jesus says what must be done, must be done. So, Garden of Gethsemane. And just here, Sanctorium Gethsemane. So this means oil press. Gethsemane means oil press. It is the name of a natural grotto next to the tomb of Mary and her Assumption. And Jesus often visited the grotto, and it was here that he was betrayed and arrested. In time, however, the entire area at the foot of Mount Olives was called Gethsemane. And just across would be where the old city is. We could see the Dome of Rock just above there. Some Orthodox church. City of David just over there. So here at Mount of Olives, also called Rehavam Lookout, so you can see all the cemetery. Dome of Rock, the Eastern Wall, Al-Aqsa Mosque. Where we were earlier with the Church of Mary Magdalene, you can see with the golden top over there. Abraham's house, somewhere down there. Frontage of the Great Bridge. 7 openings of vault are visible in the southern facade of the bridge, which connected the Temple Mount with the upper city, the Jewish quarter of today. The level of the bridge was at the same height as the level of the Temple Mount. First built during the Second Temple period, it functioned as an aqueduct to bring water for the needs of the temple, as well as the direct pedestrian approach from the upper city to the level of the Temple Mount. The bridge was broken in the course of the destruction of the Second Temple. It was later restored, apparently in the 2nd century, when Jerusalem was made into a pagan city. Secret passage, an entrance to a vaulted passage built in the 13th or 14th century as a substructure to support the expansion of the street of the chain above. This is one of the vaults supporting the bridge. The foundations of the bridge were laid on the ruins of structures from the Second Temple period. These remains dictated the irregular plan of the bridge's foundation.